Good morning, everyone. I'm thrilled to be here today to share some valuable insights for those of you starting out or transitioning into the field of cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is one of the most dynamic and impactful career paths today. It's not just about protecting systems, it's about safeguarding people's lives. So, whether you're a fresh graduate, looking to switch careers, or just curious about how to get started in cybersecurity, you're in the right place. Today, we are talking about how to break into and excel in cybersecurity. I'll walk you through 11 actionable steps to help you navigate your way into this exciting field, as well as the tips I've implemented to become a director 8 years into my career and a global lead 9 years into my career. These steps will give you a solid foundation and help you create a personalized path to success. More importantly, they will help you sustain the momentum in this fast-paced and ever-changing career path. Before we jump in, a little bit about me. If you don't know who I am, my name is Sarian, and many people know me as the Cybersecurity Girl. But before that, I was an aerospace mechanical engineer. I had no cybersecurity experience whatsoever before I started my career at EY as a cybersecurity consultant. I focused on performing large-scale global cybersecurity awareness assessments across 20 key cyber sectors. Yes, 20. I also worked as an ISO 27001 lead implementer, as well as worked on projects pertaining to NIST CSF, NIST 853, and Cyber Essentials Plus. I later transitioned to data protection and privacy. Utilizing data loss prevention software, I help companies secure high-value assets and make strategic move to London. Here, I was focused on data privacy, specifically GDPR preparation and compliance. When I moved back to the States, I worked for the global law firm DLA Piper as a senior manager, specializing in cybersecurity and data privacy. Later, I transitioned to Protiviti, a director role, and then moved to leading TikTok's global cybersecurity advocacy and culture team. I quit corporate about a year ago to fully dedicate myself to training and educating the general public on how to be safe online, as well as train the next generation of cybersecurity professionals. You guys. And that is why I'm so excited to be speaking to you today. So let's get into it. First is to know your why. Let's start with the most important step, knowing your why. Why cybersecurity? Why do you want to embark on this journey? Your why will be the driving force behind everything you do. Let me share a personal story. When I first started cybersecurity, I didn't even know what my why was. I didn't even know what cybersecurity was. I had a background in a different field, and while cybersecurity seemed super interesting, I wasn't sure what my motivation was beyond just wanting to learn and try something new. It wasn't until I saw the impact that cybersecurity could have, protecting people, securing sensitive data, and being a part of a mission bigger than myself, that I realized my why. Your why will keep you going when things get tough. And trust me, they will get tough. You'll face rejections, difficult exams, and moments where you might question your own abilities, imposter syndrome. But when your why is strong enough, you'll find the energy to keep pushing forward. It could be financial stability, the desire to protect others, or even the intellectual challenge of solving complex problems. But don't stop at the surface level. Keep asking yourself, why is this important to me? For instance, if your initial why was, I want to make a good salary, ask yourself why that matters. Perhaps it's because you want to provide a stable future for yourself and your family. Keep digging until you truly uncover the deeper motivation that will keep you grounded. I'll give you a minute to think about your why now. Cybersecurity is a vast and at times overwhelming field. One of the most common misconceptions is that you need to know how to code or have a degree in computer science to get started. Let me put that to rest right now. You do not need to know how to code or even have a degree to begin your cybersecurity career. Cybersecurity has numerous facets, from governance, risk management, and compliance to penetration testing and incident response. You don't need to learn everything right away, and you'll never be able to learn everything. But it's crucial to understand the broad scope of what cybersecurity entails. Take some time to research the various frameworks out there. For instance, the NIST cybersecurity framework outlines 5 core functions: identify, protect, detect, respond, and recover. Each of these functions can lead us to different areas of specialization. Or look at ISC squared domains. CISA, or Cybersecurity Infrastructure and Security Agency of America, have created 14 micro-challenge videos on some of the different technical roles in cybersecurity, including network operations, system administration, technical support, data analyst, database admin, digital evidence analyst. You can find all these videos on trycyber.us. I also have a free course that goes through the domains too, so be sure to find that on my website, cybersecuritygirl.com. Start by exploring each of these areas and think about which one excites you the most. Maybe you're fascinated by ethical hacking and want to dive into penetration testing, or perhaps you're more interested in risk management and ensuring that organizations comply with security standards. Whatever you choose, having this foundational understanding will help you make the most informed decision as you build your cybersecurity career. Also, there's no right answer. I went from cyber transformation to data protection to privacy. Once you're in cyber, you continuously learn and grow and can move on to different areas. 3, search for opportunities. After identifying the areas of cybersecurity that interest you, the next step is to search for specific job roles. This isn't just about sending out your resumes to every job posting you see. It's about being intentional and strategic with your job search. I recommend looking up job listings in both entry-level and senior-level positions. Why? Because understanding what's expected at the senior level helps you reverse engineer the skills and experience you'll need to get there. For example, if you're interested in becoming a Chief Information Security Officer, otherwise known as CISO, you'll see that CISOs often need experience in governance, risk management, and leadership. Knowing this early on allows you to tailor your career path accordingly. Another key point here is to look for roles that excite you. Cybersecurity is a broad field, and you'll likely encounter roles that vary significantly. For instance, the job responsibilities of a SOC analyst, focused on monitoring security events, will differ from those of a penetration tester, who actively seek to find vulnerabilities. Make a list of the roles that stand out to you and the job responsibilities according to each role. Don't forget to consider the company's culture and the mission. This will ensure you find a place where you feel motivated and aligned with the goals of the organization. In this phase, start networking as well. Attend virtual events, webinars, or conferences where cybersecurity professionals gather. You'd be surprised how many opportunities arise from casual conversations. The 4th is to map your skills. Now that you have a better idea of roles you're interested in, it's time to map your skills. This is an essential exercise to bridge the gap between where you are now and where you want to be. When I first started out, I felt overwhelmed by the number of skills required. Should I learn network security? Should I focus on compliance? The truth is, it's okay not to know everything right away, or everything in general. What you should do is take the job roles you're interested in and identify the key skills and certifications they require. For example, let's say you want to become a SOC analyst. Typical job postings might list skills like network traffic analysis, knowledge of SIEM or the security information and event management tools, experience in malware detection. Once you know what's expected, you can start working on acquiring those skills. Another important aspect is transferable skills. Don't underestimate the value of skills from previous experiences. If you've worked in project management, for example, you might already have strong organizational and leadership skills, which are crucial for roles in cybersecurity management or governance. The 5th tip is join a professional organization. A key part of building a successful cybersecurity career is joining a professional organization. These organizations can provide you with access to training, resources, certifications, and invaluable networking opportunities. Some of the most well-known organizations include ISSA, ISACA, OWASP, and ISC Squared. These groups often host conferences, webinars, workshops where you can learn from seasoned professionals and expand your network. I've personally benefited greatly from being a part of these communities. And there are communities for almost every domain in cybersecurity. So once you find your domain, try to find the according community. Attending conferences and chapter meetings allowed me to meet people who eventually became mentors, colleagues, and even friends. The cybersecurity community is incredibly supportive, and you'll find that professionals are more willing to share their knowledge and help you along your journey. Even if membership fees are high, many organizations offer student discounts or scholarships. So don't be afraid to reach out and ask for these. Getting involved early in your career can open up doors you didn't even know existed. Step 6, focus on skill building and certifications. First, I want to mention that getting a certification does not guarantee you a job, but it does show your skills and your love of continuous learning. There are specific certifications that work for specific cybersecurity domains. Once you know the skills and certifications you need for the job that you would like, it's time to set SMART goals to build those skills and obtain relevant certifications. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Let me break this down a bit. For example, let's say you wanted to earn the CompTIA Security Plus certification, which is a great entry-level cert for cybersecurity. Your SMART goal could be, I will study for the Security Plus exam for 2 hours every day. I will complete 1 chapter of study material each week and aim to take the exam in 3 months. By breaking down your goals into actionable steps, you avoid feeling overwhelmed and can track your progress effectively. There are numerous platforms to help you build your skills. Sites like Udemy, Coursera, Cybrary, and Pluralsight offer courses on a wide range of cybersecurity topics. Start small and then move on to the more advanced certifications like CISSP or CISM when you're ready. Certifications not only validate your knowledge, but also give you a competitive edge in the job market. Many employers specifically look for candidates with certifications because they demonstrate a commitment to the field. 7th step, get real-life experience. One of the biggest challenges for newcomers is gaining real-world experience, but experience doesn't always come from formal employment. You can create your own opportunities. Here's a short story for you from someone I mentored. While applying for jobs, they decided to volunteer for a local nonprofit organization that needed help securing their data. It wasn't a paid role, but it gave them hands-on experience that they eventually used and showcased on their resume. There are many local businesses, nonprofits, or even family-owned shops that need cybersecurity help, but can't afford full-time professionals. Volunteering your time can give you the practical experience you need while helping and making a positive impact. Additionally, there are bug bounty programs like HackerOne where you can practice ethical hacking. These platforms allow you to find vulnerabilities in real-world systems and earn money while doing this. Another option is internships or apprenticeships, which are more formal ways of gaining experience. Keep an eye out for cybersecurity internship opportunities as they often lead to full-time employment. Step 8, update your LinkedIn and resume. Now that you've started building your skills and gaining experience, it's time to update your LinkedIn profile and resume. In today's world, having an optimized LinkedIn profile is crucial. Make sure your LinkedIn profile is complete, highlighting your skills, certifications, and any relevant experience. Use keywords that are commonly found in the job descriptions that you're targeting, and engage with other cybersecurity content. Comment on articles, share posts, and connect with industry professionals. This will not only help build your network, but also keep you visible to recruiters and hiring managers. Your resume should be tailored to each job you apply to. No easy apply. Include action-oriented language that highlights your achievements, such as improve network security by implementing a multi-layered defense strategy, rather than simply listing your responsibilities. 9th step, apply to jobs. Here comes the exciting part, applying to jobs. But let's be real, this part can also be super daunting. The key is to stay consistent and resilient. Aim to apply to 3 jobs a day for at least 15 days. This will give you enough practice in tailoring your resume, cover letter, and interview skills while giving you multiple opportunities for callbacks. When applying, don't just rely on online applications. Leverage your network. Reach out to people in the roles you're interested in and ask for information and guidance. This personal touch often leads to better results than simply just submitting resumes through job boards. And don't get discouraged by rejections. Rejections are a part of the process. Rejection is just redirection to the right area. Each no brings you one step closer to a yes. Step 10, find your network. One of the most crucial aspects of a successful cybersecurity career is building your network. You cannot do this alone. Cybersecurity is a collaborative field, and having a strong network will help you stay on top of trends, find job opportunities, and gain mentors that can guide you. Start by connecting with people in the roles that you aspire to be in. Don't be afraid to reach out on LinkedIn or after conferences and ask for advice. You'd be surprised how willing people are to help. You can also find online communities such as Slack groups, subreddits, or Discord servers dedicated to cybersecurity. These platforms offer space to ask questions, share resources, and even find job leads. The more involved you are, the more value you can gain from these. I personally wouldn't be anywhere without my community, which is why I've been so passionate about creating my own cybersecurity community called Cyber Career Club. This club allows members to learn, meet new potential colleagues and mentors, and get their questions answered from industry's best. Step 11, final step. Keep going. The most important advice I can give you is to keep going. Cybersecurity is an evolving field, and there will be moments when you feel like giving up. But persistence is key. Success doesn't come overnight. It's a result of continuous learning, networking, and applying what you know. Every time you face rejection or a challenge, remember that it's a learning opportunity. Keep building your skills, keep networking, and keep applying for roles. Okay, so now you know how to get in. But how do you continue to be successful if you got in already? When it comes to succeeding in cybersecurity, there are a few key elements that can make all the difference. While technical skills are undoubtedly essential, success in this field also requires a mindset that embraces continuous learning, guidance, and curiosity. I want to focus on 3 critical points that'll help you thrive in cybersecurity. First, staying up to date with the latest news, trends, and technology. The second, seeking out mentorship. And the third is fostering a sense of curiosity. Let's expand. The first, staying up to date with the latest cybersecurity news, trends, and alerts. The world of cybersecurity is fast-paced and constantly evolving. Every day there are new threats, vulnerabilities, and advancements in technology. To succeed in this field, you need to stay informed about the latest trends, news, and innovations. Staying current isn't just about reading a few news articles or watching occasional YouTube videos. It's about immersing yourself in the cybersecurity ecosystem. For example, following industry blogs, subscribing to newsletters from key organizations like ISC², SANS Institute, and NIST, and regularly checking for updates on platforms like CyberWire or Krebs on Security. But it's not enough just to consume the news. You also need to understand how new developments might impact your role or your organization. For instance, if there's a new vulnerability in commonly used software, how does that affect your current security protocols? What steps should you take to mitigate potential risks? Understanding the context behind the news is crucial. Additionally, staying up to date means keeping an eye out on emerging technologies that are shaping the future of cybersecurity. Technologies like AI, machine learning, blockchain, and quantum computing are all transforming the way cybersecurity is approached. Knowing what's coming next will not only help you stay relevant, but also give you a competitive edge in your career. A great way to integrate this practice into your routine is by setting aside 20 to 30 minutes a day to read through updates, articles, engage in online discussions, or listen to cybersecurity podcasts. This way, staying up to date becomes a habit, not an afterthought. The second tip is to get a mentor. The power of mentorship in cybersecurity is so powerful. No matter how much you know, there will always be moments in your career where things don't make sense or you feel overwhelmed. This is where having a mentor becomes invaluable. A mentor can provide guidance, help you navigate difficult situations, and offer insights you might not have considered. In cybersecurity, things are constantly shifting. Even seasoned professionals encounter new experiences and challenges, and sometimes struggle to digest what's happening. Mentors are people who have been where you are and can help you make sense of complex situations. They can share their experiences offer advice on how to approach problems, and even introduce you to new ways of thinking about security. Finding a mentor isn't as difficult as it might seem. Start by reaching out to a professional in your network, attending industry events, or participating in online forums. Many senior cybersecurity professionals are eager to share their knowledge and give back to the community. Don't be afraid to ask someone you admire if they would be willing to mentor you. Most people are flattered by the request. When you have a mentor, it's important to make the most of that relationship. Be honest about the challenges you're facing and open to receiving constructive feedback. For example, if you're struggling to understand a particular framework or a new technology, don't hesitate to ask for clarification. A mentor's job isn't to have all the answers, but it is to help you work through your problems and point you in the right direction. Remember, even though mentors can guide you, they don't have perfect solutions for everything. There will be times when things are hard. There will be times when things are too hard to digest or understand. In these moments, patience is key, both with yourself and with your mentor. Learning in cybersecurity is a continuous process, and sometimes it takes multiple explanations and perspectives to fully grasp the concept. Mentorship is a two-way street. While your mentor helps guide you, you should also give back to the relationship. Stay engaged, follow up on their advice, and share your own learning experiences. As you grow in your career, you'll eventually be in a position to mentor others, creating a cycle of knowledge sharing that benefits the entire cybersecurity community. The third key to succeeding in cybersecurity is curiosity. Cybersecurity is a field that rewards those who are curious, who are constantly asking questions, and who are not afraid to dig deeper. The more you ask, the more you learn, the better you become at solving problems. When you encounter something new, whether it's a concept, a tool, or an attack vector, don't just skim the surface, dive in and explore. For instance, if you come across a new type of malware, don't stop at understanding how it works. Ask questions like, why does this malware target certain systems? What makes it effective? How can we better protect against it in the future? Cultivating a sense of curiosity also means never being afraid to ask for clarification. Too often, people shy away from asking questions because they don't want to appear inexperienced. But in cybersecurity, if you do not ask the questions, it's more dangerous than being vulnerable. This field is all about learning from one another. Whether you're in a classroom, at a conference, or on the job, if something doesn't make sense to you, chances are it doesn't make sense to others. So be the one to speak up. It's also important to challenge yourself. When you come across a security issue or a concept that you don't understand, make a point to figure it out. Join forums like Reddit or cybersecurity communities on Discord where you can ask the questions and engage with others. Not only will this help you learn, but it will also encourage you to think critically and analytically, key skills for success in this field. Additionally, curiosity isn't just about asking the right questions. It's about exploring what ifs in cybersecurity. What if an attacker found a way to exploit the system in a new way? What if the defense mechanisms you're using today are obsolete tomorrow? Constantly questioning the status quo will make you a more innovative and proactive security professional. Curiosity is always what drives us to stay on top of the trends and discover the gaps in our knowledge. Cybersecurity is a never-ending journey, and your willingness to ask questions, explore different perspectives, and stay engaged will push you towards success. In cybersecurity, success is not just about technical expertise. It's about staying up to date with the latest news, seeking guidance from mentors, and embracing a mindset of constant curiosity. These three key points, staying informed, finding mentorship, and always asking questions, are essential to thriving in this ever-changing field. Cybersecurity is a marathon, not a sprint. By building these habits into your daily routine, you'll set yourself up for long-term success and be prepared to tackle whatever challenges come your way. I want you to succeed in cyber, so I have a free gift for you. Go to cybersecuritygirl.com/free gift and I'll send it your way. Good luck, and I cannot wait to watch you succeed and lead the future of cybersecurity. Bye, guys.